Well, great, Gabe from CMO of Kustomer.
That's
Thanks for coming on the show today. We appreciate you.
I'm so excited to be
Yeah,
here.
I'm overwhelmed. I can just tell. Yeah, I can tell. You're ready to rip.
I've never done late night. I mean,
this is late night. This is late night. Yeah, and the way that I pitch it for everyone at home here is, and the way I pitched it as we were just kind of chatting is, this is essentially like an e-commerce focused late night show with Jimmy Fallon, except for it's with Tanner Chatterley. So less funny, less handsome. But I'm still trying to make it work.
You should come up with a different name. I don't know.
It's
like Jimmy Fallon Tanner.
Yeah, it's tough. Tanner Chatterley just doesn't. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Jimmy Fallon does.
It's all right though.
So we have 3 different segments that we're going to roll out today. First one is out of the box.
Okay.
Out of the box is just like, hey, let's get to know Gabe a little bit better. Let's get to know Kustomer.
Love it.
You know, hey, you're CMO. What does that mean, right? Like, what do you do? This is a SaaS product. It's a CX tool for e-commerce brands. Tell us a little bit more about that. Cool. So I'm going to start ripping through some of these questions.
Let's do it.
And then I just want you to let loose.
Top of mind. Let's do it.
Okay. So this is going to be a personal question. Guilty pleasure from a TV movie perspective. Help us get to know Gabe a little bit more.
Yeah, I try to find time to jump on Netflix every night. It's just something, some people exercise. I like to do Netflix.
Yeah, you like to lay horizontally and throw on a show.
No, so, I've a couple movies. I'm become a Dune person.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
I've never seen the first movie. Didn't know what the second movie was. Didn't know the books.
But now you're a huge fan.
Now, I'm all like Zendaya is, and I watch whatever she has. It's great. So I've been doing that. Then Netflix, The Kingdom. I don't know if you know The Kingdom on Netflix.
No.
It's one of those like Vikings.
Okay.
Taking over England and there's like
exciting stuff. Gets you 12 your blood
seasons,
pumping a little bit.
There's 6, 7.
Oh wow.
I just,
a lot to catch up on.
So 30 minutes a night, I just try to do that. I make sure you put the TV in the bedroom, best decision I ever made.
We did the same thing not too long ago. Fantastic.
Some people say it ruins your marriage. No. I don't get it.
No, it enhances,
if
anything.
It just makes everything just better,
Yeah.
So those would be a couple of my quick ones.
That's great. I love that. Okay, so what's the funniest thing that you've said about, or that someone said about you from an employee at Kustomer, or someone that you work with, a coworker?
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing that they've said about Gabe Larsen?
Funniest thing, that's going to be a tough one. I don't know. You think
I know some of the people at Kustomer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know a couple of
them. I know a couple of them, just a handful, yeah.
I think I don't know if it's the funniest thing I say, but I've actually gotten quite a mouth lately.
Yeah.
And so sometimes there's people who know how to swear.
Yeah.
And like it rolls off the tongue a little better, and then there's people where it's like
it's new to you.
You can't say.
You're taking the training wheels off right now.
So it's like white table, 4-letter word. It's like that didn't work.
Yeah, it's a little choppy.
Yeah. So I think people sometimes I'm trying to illustrate a point, or I'm trying to get my point across, and they start laughing.
Yeah.
But it's because I string together some cuss words with words that don't work together. And so I don't know if they'd say that about me, but I think lately that'd be the thing. Yeah.
That's one. That's hilarious. Okay, if you could teleport to any city for a business meeting, where would that be and why?
Oh, I'm Dubai, man. It's
really?
Dubai.
Why?
I lived 5 years in the Middle East, so I lived in Dubai for a while.
Okay, wait, tell us more about that. What's 5 years out in the Middle East?
Yeah, military.
Okay.
No,
I was like, did you serve a couple tours?
I have all respect for military.
Of course. God bless our troops.
No, it was interesting. I was working for a consulting company. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. This is maybe 10 years ago. And this opportunity pops up. They're trying to open an office in the Middle East to see if they can get some business. And, I don't know. For some reason, I decided to interview for it. And I remember I'm sitting there. Interview went amazing, right? I'm talking to this guy, and he's like, they pray 3 times a day. They don't drink alcohol. There's all these different things. And he doesn't know me.
They swear a lot, but they're not that good at it.
So he doesn't know me this guy, I'd only been there a few months. I look at him and I'm like, me?
Yeah,
dude.
Absolutely.
I think I was the only applicant. Anyways, long story short, they shoot me to Saudi Arabia. I thought I was going to be there 6 months for a little bit of a growth assignment. They'll do these things at consulting companies sometimes, but.
Were you married at this time?
Yeah, I was.
Married? Any kids?
No, we had our first kid over there.
Oh, wow.
Put a lot of strain on my marriage. My wife had to, because I went over for 6 months, and I'm like, hey, I want to stay. I love it over here. We ended up staying almost 4 years plus. She ended up having to quit her job. She came over, we had a kid, but a couple of years in Saudi Arabia, totally, I mean, every culture is different, but that was so unique and different. Some really interesting things, some different things. But man, when you go to Dubai, I mean, it was like the most international city, so clean, right on the water.
And what year was this?
This would have been 2009 to 2013.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So like even before a lot of the recent developments over there.
Yeah. Oh, and it's just, I mean, you're a few hours from London, we went to China. It just feels like you're right in the middle of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hub. Yeah.
So it'd be Dubai. No questions.
This one, it comes up all the time. I think we ask this question pretty much every single guest. And it's funny to hear the different responses and answers.
Yeah, these questions, they're trying me. These are getting tougher by the...
If you could be, and here's the thing, right? Like in customer interactions, I feel like an emoji kind of softens up some blowback, right? Yeah. So if I'm delivering, a response to a pretty angry customer, you throw a little smiley face in there, it kind of softens the blow a little bit. Yeah. What emoji would you be and why?
Yeah.
And there's a wide range now.
Yeah.
You pull up your phone and there's
almost everything.
Hundreds, yeah.
I've been trying to use more in my LinkedIn posts, and I've been like discovering some, and I'm just like, these are.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this an emoji?
Yeah.
The one I came across the other day was, it looked like Inspector Gadget. It was like a spy guy with a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that one. I don't actually even know what it signified. I just threw it in there because I
love that.
I just love.
So you're curious. What does that say about you?
Yeah. Well,
Inspector Gadget. Are you a big fan?
Do you remember this show?
Yeah, of course.
I'm an
Go Gadget arm. And his arm stretches out like 30 feet. Is this the same one? He's got the blue goop that he can like shoot out of like his finger.
Are you as old as I am, or how do you know that?
I'm 29, yeah. So no, but Inspector Gadget was cool back in the day.
Was it? Either way. So yeah, there was this cartoon called Inspector Gadget. I mean, and when I was young, I loved it. And when I saw it, I just thought about it. But this thing when I saw it reminded me of Inspector Gadget. Yeah, this guy, like, he's just a regular Joe, but man, he brings with the situation. He kind of just brings whatever he needs to like make it work, And that's kind of what I feel like modern marketing is. You got to be a little bit of a chameleon. So it's like, sometimes I joke in an organization, you have these E-team meetings and it's like, sales team isn't selling, marketing didn't do their job, customer retention isn't working, product marketing, it's always coming back to marketing. So sometimes I feel like you just got to be Inspector Gadget. You got to have this weapon or a chameleon, and it's like today it's the blue blob, tomorrow it's the flashlight. And so I probably go with the Inspector Gadget thingy.
Yeah. So this next question is kind of like, I think that's a great answer. I think that's an elaborate answer. I think the next question.
Sometimes I like to play. You just have to cut me off.
No, you just keep
thinking
going.
about Inspector Gadget.
No, that's a good thing, especially in a situation like this. So this next question is I guess kind of similar, right? You described some of the reasons as to why you chose that emoji.
Yeah.
For this particular role. If you could bring any fictional character to life and have them work alongside you in any capacity as CMO of Kustomer, who is that fictional character and why?
Wow.
And it's a tough one because you just gave this great answer to Inspector Gadget. Now I'm asking for something else.
You're going to be surprised because this one just came to my mind. And I don't even know why.
Brand new.
It's Winnie-the-Pooh.
Okay, why is that?
Let me see if I can tell you why. This is going to be...
Winnie just popped into your mind. I love that.
I don't know why.
Not Eeyore. He's kind of a downer. Tigger's kind of he's too sporadic maybe. That's tough to...
here's why I say Winnie-the-Pooh. This is great, because I think when you do this, you should make people give answers in seconds.
Right away.
Because you can't think about it.
No.
It's not truth.
Yeah.
Winnie-the-Pooh's truth. This is real.
Yeah.
The answer that came to me is, the thing about Winnie-the-Pooh is he's just more sublime, he's more casual.
Yeah.
And I kind of like to do stuff myself, He sits on the sidelines. I get to do my thing.
Yeah.
So I don't really want your
just
help.
Companionship.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to. He's chill.
Yeah.
I'm intense. I get to do it my own way. He doesn't have to be involved.
Yeah.
I'm getting to a place now where I just finished that Elon Musk autobiography.
Did you?
Steve Jobs. I'm doing the Steve Jobs one because that author's so good.
So good.
I can't remember his name, but it doesn't matter. He writes great books. But those guys, I'm not saying they didn't have problems, but man, they just were like, you know what? I see it my way. Get the hell out of my way.
Yeah.
So lately I've been like, give me a few Winnie-the-Poohs around me that just kind of do their thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do my
They
thing.
got their hand in the honey jar, and you're just like, listen, I'm just gonna figure it out and do it. That's right. That's right. I love
that's
that.
what came
I
to my
love that
mind.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I think there's a time and place, right, to kind of like rally the troops.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, no one else is gonna do it. And I just gotta roll up my sleeves and let's just go for it.
And we just gotta go, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. That's a weird answer to your question, but that's where I'd go.
But
man.
it's a truthful one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Well, cool. Hey, that was the conclusion of segment 1, Out of the Box. Thanks for being so real, transparent. We're going into word association for segment 2 here. So Gabe and I are trying to get to a similar word that's synonymous with the word that comes up on the screen. And we're just gonna go
Word
for it, see how
association.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay, we're
like
just gonna go
asking
through
all
it.
these questions, but it's just word association.
It's just word association. Yeah.
That sounds pretty easy.
Elephant.
Snout.
Yeah.
Snout.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I heard you kind of saying it, and I was like, I gotta go with snout.
Does an elephant have a snout? It's a trunk.
It's a trunk. It's a trunk.
What is a snout? Is it
A
the
pig.
thing on the end?
It's a pig. Yeah. I think it's just.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going really well. Okay, the word is
Butterfly
butterfly.
And
wings.
tooth.
Tooth.
Yeah.
Why tooth?
I saw your tooth. I was thinking about
We're not even close. Next one. Dog.
Dog.
Cat. Now I'm saying
go so
synonymous.
fast.
I'm going to the opposite.
You gotta count 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah. 3,
yeah.
2, 1.
Okay, let's try one more. Okay, let's
Okay,
see.
3,
Mountain.
2.
No, we say mountain and then we do 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Okay, let's say it together.
Okay.
Mountain. 3, 2, 1.
Rock
Hills.
climbing. Do you say hills? There's nothing to do with hills in a mountain. you know?
No.
Well, I guess they lead to a mountain. Let's do
Soda.
1,
3,
2.
Swig.
Swig. Oh, dude, I actually.
That's how you know we're from Utah. Wow.
Dude,
Okay,
can you
that
cut
one we
that
actually
one?
got
That's
it.
embarrassing, I think. The soda shop from Utah. Why would you say that?
We're really from Utah. We've been here 5 years.
I grew up
You've
here.
been here a long time.
I tried.
I won't put an age on. 36, 37,
40.
40. I was close.
Rainbow. Red, yellow, green, blue.
3, 2, 1. Pot of gold.
I was thinking Harry Potter, dude.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Oh.
Banana.
3,
2, 1. Monkey.
Apples. Oh.
Shoot.
Yeah. Let's see this. Oh. Got it.
Airplane.
Airplane.
3, 2, 1. Boeing.
Delta. Oh, I thought,
Oh,
yeah.
you remember with all the news coming out about? Did you see that?
Yeah, I do, but I got a Delta
Some
flight
crazy
tomorrow.
stuff. Oh yeah, on a Boeing 747.
It is. I think it'll be Boeing. It
Yeah.
usually is. Okay. Okay.
Last one. Ice cream. 3,
3,
2, 1.
Cookie dough.
Toppings.
Oh, see that's.
Cookie dough ice cream. That's
Cookie-
my favorite flavor, actually.
Well, if you put cookie dough with Reese's, just last
Oh my
night,
gosh. Okay, this is last night you were doing this.
every Thursday, because I have this.
Yeah. Tell
get
us
the-
about the routine, the ice cream routine.
Yeah, every Thursday I get with a couple buddies. The reason we tell our wives, we say, hey, we're going to go. The reason we're going is because these are 3 or 4 entrepreneurs that are coming together and we're going to
Yeah.
start a business. You know,
Yeah.
We've been doing it for 2 years. We're going to start a business.
We're
We go
there
to
for the ice
Viva. Dude, do you know this pizza? Viva 313. Viva?
Yeah, of course, Detroit style.
Dude, we've been going. I mean, we mix it up, but lately we've been going there. Then we go to Culver's after. Yeah. I usually get the 12-ounce cookie dough Reese's. I try to get
Dynamic,
all the
dude.
calories I can in
Yeah,
just
one sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, we talk business. One of these days, maybe we'll start a business, and a little
right.
e-com business.
That's
but
right.
For the most,
So who do you meet with? Who are some of these other guys?
one of them's his name's Jared Halleck. He's the head of product.
Okay.
He's a great guy, man. He was actually an inside sales
Nice,
guy
nice, yeah.
with me. He's usually the most regular. We're kind of we're the core. I'd say we're the core.
Yeah.
The others, they come and go, but we
You cycle through the others.
people get a little intimidated when you try to do like 2,000 calories and
Yeah,
one
in a
meal.
single sitting.
They're like, this is too much.
Doesn't
but
scare me.
for
yeah,
us.
I'll look for the invite.
We just do it. Dude.
Okay, that concludes word association.
Okay.
Return or keep is our third segment.
Okay.
So this is just tailored towards our e-com folks back at home.
Okay.
So on the table, there's gonna be a box of 6 items. So we're gonna be going back and forth.
Yep.
Each of us are gonna be pulling out a mystery item out of the box
Yep.
and deciding whether or not we wanna return or keep it. And then we gotta come up with a story as to why we're gonna return or keep it.
Yeah.
We did something similar with Ben Perkins from And Caller, founder.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
Great guy.
Yeah.
He gave me a shout out. We play pool basketball from time to time.
You do?
Yeah. And it's just a riot, right? I mean, like you guys get together, you eat pizza and ice cream. We get together with other founders, we play pool basketball.
Yeah, that's probably the right thing to do, actually. Yeah, that's better. Little
just
exercise.
sweaty. The pool water feels boiling by the time you're done. It's just
that can get rough.
it's tough.
Man.
It gets
That's
rough. It's just a wrestling match in a pool. And the goal is basically, of this segment is to make, based on the stories that we're telling, to see who laughs the most. And then we're gonna have Rebecca off screen here keep the score.
Okay.
Laugh.
Real stories that made up stories.
We're making them up.
Okay. Yeah. I like it.
Okay, so here's a box here. Can't look.
Okay. You better start. You would start.
No, you start. You're our guest. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you're reaching in.
Wow.
Reaching in first. Keep the eyes on me. Yeah.
One thing. I'm trying to get one thing.
Yep.
If this is a Pez
Return or keep.
dispenser.
You want to show the camera here? What do we got?
This is a pool table game for your desk.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to return this.
Tell me why.
Yeah, I just had a very difficult experience where I had a board meeting. This is a real story. This is not made up.
Okay,
It's like there's certain stories.
I'm gonna
that,
laugh though, regardless whether it's made up or real.
Well, this story brings pain to me, because
Yeah,
I see
that's
this,
what we
I feel
want.
pain.
That's what we want, yeah.
I'm
Tell
at
me
a
about the
board
painful
meeting,
experience,
and somehow we get next to this pool table, and these board members, they're like awesome at it. And come on, man. Do you think I play pool? I'm a ping pong guy.
That's right.
Obviously.
That's right.
Right?
Obviously.
I got my just butt kicked in this.
Really?
I look stupid. And
It's like the golf course. If you're terrible at golf, you're taking some customers out, wherever the case may be.
Yeah, it's just.
And you're just terrible.
So I'm
tough.
sorry, that's not funny, but this one has an emotional.
Emotional. Okay, so we're sending that back.
Yeah, I can't have it.
Get rid of it.
I don't want to play pool.
Yeah,
if it was a ping pong table, I'd do it.
So I'm gonna take this out. I'm just gonna throw it out of here.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah. I don't want to tell the same story. Okay, so here we go. We got a little snorkel here and some goggles.
Okay.
I'm gonna return it too.
Okay.
Reason being is, I fear the ocean to some degree. And the reason
To some degree?
To some degree.
You probably should. It's dangerous.
Riptides.
It's gotten dangerous.
It's gotten dangerous, especially, California.
Helicopter parents. Like, I don't let
That's
my
right.
kids play in the ocean.
No. It's terrifying. There's so much unknown there. What do they say? We've discovered 1/3 of the Earth's ocean. We know what's down there. I don't want any part of that.
Well, do you know how much human waste goes into the ocean?
A lot. And trash.
I don't swim in
It's
it
too bad.
anymore.
Also, the straws. I don't want to be snorkeling. I don't want a straw to come through and then I inhale. I could have said, there's a laugh.
You got it. Okay. All right.
Let's go.
All right. I might be a little better at playing serious games.
You've got a lot of serious stories to tell.
Well, I'm using this as a way to you're my therapist.
Yeah. Feels good.
Get some stuff off my chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Scotch tape.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to keep this.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I'm best at, man, when it comes to Christmas, I'm not one of these guys that doesn't know how to wrap a gift. I mean, you got this
tight
thing.
corners.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I got all of it,
Creased, everything.
Yeah, and it reminds me, I had this gift I got from my wife. It was just, some guys know what they get with their wife and some people don't, but honestly, I'm the guy who got it, man.
You
And
got it.
the tape
What'd you
was
get your
key.
wife? Who knows?
Can't tell.
Can't tell.
Can't tell, man. Oh, keep it though.
Okay, keep. I just saw what was in there.
It's all right.
I'm gonna act like I didn't.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna grab something different. Oh, we got a little squirrel here. That's cute. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, it might be a dog toy actually. Yeah, it's a dog toy. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, you gotta have a dog.
Maybe maybe I just squeeze this when times are getting tough and I'm on a board meeting or I'm listening to.
Do you not have a dog? You don't have a dog.
I do have a dog now. Yeah, but I don't know if I'd give it to him. He'd tear this thing apart in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
I wouldn't
That's
put
a
it
good
in your
one.
hand. I'd put it in your mouth.
That's right. Just start gnawing on it. A midday chew.
Well, sometimes you want to say things you don't want to.
That's right.
Say some stress.
I developed the mouth of a sailor too.
I like it.
There you go. Okay, we're keeping that one.
Okay, we got another keep. It doesn't feel like there's 1,000 things in here. I'm making it.
Yeah,
look
you're
like
hitting all corners right now.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, I don't like the feel of that one. All right, there's only 2 more in there. This one, this is a black ice
Oh.
smell thing.
What does that smell like, black ice? What does that smell like to
It
you?
says little trees,
Yeah.
but that's
So
the
just
brand.
a tree. So it just smells like a tree?
You know, let me.
You grew up in Utah, a lot of snow.
Yeah.
You've slipped and fell, I'm sure, on black ice.
Yeah, but
before.
these are the things. These are bringing up bad memories. You know,
Yeah.
like I have my
Trauma.
Toyota Corolla. It's 2000. It's a 2003 Toyota Corolla. This is like
Hell of a
15 years
vehicle,
ago.
by the way.
You know, I had that.
It
thing
probably
forever.
still runs.
Yeah. I'm in Provo, BYU, man.
Yeah.
Slam right into I go right over the curb. Almost killed somebody, man. Black
Holy
ice.
smokes. That's tough. Black ice.
Did I get him to smile? Because that wasn't
I
true,
don't-
dude.
No, I definitely laughed. Popped the curb. Almost,
want that.
Almost hit a
I
couple
don't want
students.
that thing, man. Get it out of here.
A lot of trauma. I don't know who picked these. I think we actually curated what was in the box.
This is like
We knew some of these things
Bring up
beforehand.
too many emotions.
That's right. That's right. Okay, let's see. I think there's the last thing in here. Yeah, it's the last thing. Oh, some Haribo. Haribo? It's a German, I think it's German candy.
I lived in Germany for 2 years, if you know what I'm saying.
Did you?
I did.
Been all over the place. Yeah,
man.
Oh, I know what you're, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Some Star Mix. I'm gonna actually return this. I'm not sure what Star Mix is. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. We've got rings in here. We've got cherries. We've got snakes. So almost anything but gummy bears, what I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
And
Why don't they go with what works? You know, they always
that's
get
right.
so fancy.
It's the marketing thing, man. Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Why are they switching it up? If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
don't fix it. That's right. So I'm sending this back. I'm getting my traditional gummy bears.
Yes. Throw it.
Throw it.
Throw it with the black ice over.
There it is.
Good. Okay.
So we've only kept tape and a little chew toy squirrel, which actually, look at this. The stitching's already coming apart.
Someone's
I can't
already
give
used
that.
it. You
Someone's
guys-
already
you
chewed
guys are
on that.
cheap.
That's right. We actually aren't paying for any of this setup. This is someone's donated this to us. I'm gonna get rid of this out, actually, now that I've kind of expected some of the
Well, and
stuff.
it's used. You
And
don't want
it's
something
used.
that's
We don't want that.
I mean, you bought something and it's used.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we bought something, there you go, order section.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's our quick plug for order section.
Exactly.
You buy something, it doesn't show up as intended,
Well, it's you. Yeah, you're like, I
send
didn't
it
think I
back.
bought it was used.
you send it back.
And people are happy.
They're happy.
They're happy.
We make people happy.
I'm going to keep that. It's good memories,
Keep that.
dude.
So that concludes segment 3, Gabe Larsen. You got 3 cameras here.
Yeah.
Tell us the mission of Gabe Larsen, CMO of Kustomer, and what customers' plans are for 2024.
Okay.
What are you guys taking down?
My personal or you
Yours
want
first,
customer?
and then I want customer.
Man, I actually talked to someone the other day. He pinned me. It was a really weird conversation with this gentleman, but he said, "What's your why, Gabe?"
That's right. I don't like that question.
It was such a weird moment. I didn't know what to say, but I said something.
And he
said,
pinned you, not physically. This was on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was actually a friend of a friend, and we were talking about messaging and positioning.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He's like, if you don't know your personal why, how can you know your company's why?
Yeah. Those don't have to be the same thing or mutually.
I felt the same.
inclusive.
But I said something to him. I said, my mission is to bring passion to the world.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It just popped into my mind. He loved it.
Quick answer.
He loved it.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's deep,
Yeah.
Anyways, I
Bring
do.
passion to the world.
Well, the thing is, man, I just feel like it doesn't
gotta-
matter what it is. You
yeah.
got to bring passion.
Yeah.
You just have to. It doesn't matter if it's work or play or marriage or friends or
That's right.
eating pizza, Detroit Pizza Thursday night. Like
That's
I
right.
go with that. I take it down. I don't leave it on
That's
the plate.
right. Yeah.
I take the whole thing down.
Yeah. You're taking everything down.
Like,
2,000-3,000 calories. Doesn't matter. You're taking it down because you have a passion for it.
Well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it with passion.
That's right.
That's kind of mine, man. But customer service software.
Yeah.
Been around since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Have an interesting journey, but also have an interesting take on customer service that I think fundamentally.
Hot take? Is it a hot take?
Yeah, it's hotter than. It's super hot.
It's hot.
It's
Okay.
this. It's one line.
Okay, let me hear it.
We believe that customer service starts at hello, not help. Now you might be thinking, Gabe, that that doesn't mean what you think it means.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's revolutionary.
It is.
It's revolutionary.
I'm feeling the passion. Are you feeling the passion?
Oh, it's chills. It's funny when I say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Like It's just my hairy arm, dude. But if you saw
the chills, I could see through.
Film up here.
I could see through it.
You'd film up here. Yeah, I mean, I say that, but man, truthfully, there's ticketing systems out there.
Sure.
Well, let me just I'm going to explain it real quick in a story. Over New Year's, I want to get a little bit in shape. I've turned 40, so I'm like, I got to shape. So I buy this elliptical from a well-known brand. You guys know this, order protection. But anyways, it comes, I use it for 3 weeks, and what happens? It retires early.
Yeah.
3 weeks in, I only use it like once a week. You know.
You didn't have a passion for that.
I bought it for $320.
What'd you buy it for?
$325. So it wasn't very expensive.
Yeah.
Anyways, what do? I write the company. I'm like, hey, this is broken. What can you do? And what do? A couple days later, they write me back. Nice woman named Megan. She writes me back and she says the typical stuff. What's your name, your phone number, what order, what did you buy, your address,
birth date.
And I'm like, there it is. It's broken. That's customer service why it's broken. We fundamentally believe that is wrong. The customer.
Yeah.
So we have a service issue. They reach out and they ask you all these questions. That's when service starts for them. But for us, it's different. If that broke and you had customer, what would actually happen is the service agent would probably be one of the last persons to find out, because we'd have an IoT technology, send it to our system, knowing the system was broken. You'd send a replacement part with a little video on how to repair it. Then the system would tell the agent, hey, why don't you follow up with Gabe in 2 days, to see if he liked what he had, maybe offer him a little bit of a special or something like that. Like, it's proactive versus reactive. Yeah. We capture key data when the order is placed, and we build a whole customer profile around it.
I love it.
We don't build a ticket when the service problem happens. And so once customers recognize that customer service starts at hello, not help, it fundamentally changes the way they do service and obviously the technology they want to buy, man.
Absolutely.
That's us, that's customer.
So how would your experience have been different if Meg was on customer?
Yeah. Well,
Meg, if you're out there, make the switch.
Yeah,
from whatever you're using. Zendesk, probably?
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
It was
tough.
It was, I mean, look, it is what it is. It's a ticketing system versus more of a CRM, but it would have been more proactive. That's the thing. I think we're seeing a big trend that you can't just have a problem and then try to build this conversation around it. You've got to you want to be the first one to know when that technology goes down or you got a problem. The more proactive you can be, the better.
I love that. I think just based on what you said, Gabe, it sounds like customers more of a Gabe Larsen, less of a Winnie-the-Pooh sitting on the sideline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
look, I mean, you got to get out there and do it.
Rolling up the sleeves.
That's right.
That's all what it's all about. Well, Gabe, thanks for coming on. I'm going to shake your hand again. Appreciate you. And that concludes our third segment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, man.